Ever had that maddening moment when your phone reads 1% even though it's been plugged in for an hour? You wiggle the cord, swap outlets, complain to the heavens, yet the battery icon stays stubbornly red. Finally, you realize you never pushed the tiny switch on the extension board. Click. Boom, charging lightning fast. Most of us live our whole lives like that dim screen phone, connected to an infinite current yet running on fumes because one internal breaker is still off. Dr. Ernest Holmes, the self-taught philosopher behind Science of Mind, swears the solution isn't a new plug, a better guru, or a pilgrimage to the Himalayas. It's the simplest act imaginable. Notice the switch, decide to flip it, and let divinity flow. Today, we're going to do exactly that. I'll hand you Holmes' blueprint, tested on factory floors, in hospital rooms, and at midnight kitchen tables so you can light up like Times Square on New Year's Eve. Ready? Grab your metaphoric index finger. The breaker's right there. The second you flick it, you'll never settle for spiritual low battery mode again. The outlet is already live, you just forgot the on button. Imagine renting a gorgeous beach house, unpacking everything, then sitting in the dark for 3 days because you assume the property manager controls the power. That's how most people treat their own lives. Dr. Ernest Holmes spent years wrestling with self-doubt, poor health, and the nagging feeling he was stuck in somebody else's movie. He prayed, pleaded, and even ranted at life for more juice until it hit him. The master switch had been inside him all along. In Holmes' words, there is one life, that life is God, that life is my life now. Translation: the cosmic grid is already hot eternally, inexhaustibly, but you must consciously allow current to flow through your circuitry. Once Holmes accepted that truth, his gloom evaporated. Ideas poured in like monsoon rain, and he morphed from a frustrated clerk into a teacher whose Sunday talks drew thousands. So, step 1, quit begging the sky for lightning. Realize you're holding a live wire. The only missing ingredient is permission, your permission to let that energy surge through your mind, body, and bank account. When you truly get that, the dark beach house of your life lights up instantly. Flip the switch. 101, the 3-second mind hack. Let's stop talking and do it. Breathe deep. Close your eyes. Picture a chunky industrial light switch on an exposed brick wall inside your forehead. Feel the cool metal toggle beneath your thumb. On my count 3, 2, 1, flick it upward. Hear the crisp click and watch a fountain of molten gold light surge from skull to sneakers. Your chest buzzes, fingertips tingle, eyelids glow like sunrise through stained glass. Congratulations, you just practiced Holmes' conscious engagement, a micro-ritual that rewires physiology in seconds. Neuroscientists would call it a state shift from sympathetic fight or flight to parasympathetic rest and receive. Holmes called it simply remembering the truth. The beauty? It's portable and stealthy. On a crowded train, flick. Waiting in dentist reception, flick. About to answer a tense email, flick first, type second. Over time, this 3-second hack conditions your nervous system to treat divine connection as the default instead of a rare spa retreat. Side effects include spontaneous ideas, calmer heartbeats, and strangers telling you, "You're glowing, did you get new moisturizer?" Nope. You just hit the switch repeatedly until staying lit becomes your new normal. Grease the wires with gratitude. Electricity zips faster through bright copper than through crusty, oxidized metal. Gratitude is WD-40 for your soul's wiring. When Holmes lectured, he'd hold up 2 identical light bulbs, one brand new, one caked in grime. Same wattage, he'd grin, but only one shines. Gratitude scrubs your mental filament clean so current can blaze unhindered. Start easy. Right now, name 3 oddly specific blessings: the cinnamon dust on my cappuccino foam, my dog's lopsided head tilt, the traffic light that stayed green just long enough. Feel the micro warmth each item sparks. Your brain releases dopamine, widening neural pathways for more good. Holmes taught his students to keep a golden ledger. Every night, they listed 10 wins, no matter how tiny, then reread them aloud. Within weeks, they noticed new clients, surprise refunds, reconciled friendships. Why? Because gratitude shifts your radar. You stop scanning for threats and start spotting opportunities, like tuning from static-ridden AM to crystal-clear FM. You suddenly hear life's music. Pro tip: when something delightful happens, finding money in old jeans. Getting a compliment, pause and whisper, "More of this, please." The universe hears. The copper gleams, the current surges, stronger tomorrow. Talk the universe's native language, vivid visualization. Words are fantastic for ordering pizza, but the universe thinks in IMAX images: color, texture, emotion. Holmes discovered that visualization is high-speed dialogue with the divine mind. It's like texting the cosmos in its own emoji-rich dialect. Here's the cinema method expanded. Set the scene, close your eyes, and conjure your goal in microscopic detail. Want a seaside apartment? Smell salt air, hear gulls, feel warm balcony tiles under bare feet. Cast yourself, step into the scene as present you, not future fantasy. Your subconscious only acts on now data. Amplify emotion, turn the feeling dial to 11, delighted, competent, serene. Emotions are the Wi-Fi signal. Weak emotion equals dropped connection. Add motion. Watch yourself doing something ordinary, watering balcony plants or laughing with friends. This grounds the vision in daily life rather than pedestal perfect mirage. Seal with gratitude. Conclude by mouthing thank you, thank you, thank you, as though the keys are already in your hand. Run this mini movie mornings and nights for at least 21 days. MRI studies show that imagined experiences fire the same neural circuits as real ones. Your brain begins solving for that reality, nudging you toward phone calls, Google searches, and coincidences that align with the script you keep replaying. The 1-minute emotional tune-up. Picture your vibe like a car radio. Static equals worry, crystal audio equals calm confidence. Holmes' trick for instant retuning: a 60-second sensory reset. Step outside or just glance out a window. Inhale for a slow count of 5, letting your ribcage expand like a balloon. Exhale for 7, releasing stale carbon copy anxieties. Next, locate something beautiful: sunlight speckling leaves, steam curling from coffee, the geometric perfection of a USB port. Lock eyes with it, no matter how mundane, and silently say, "Wow." That single word floods your limbic system with appreciation, kicking out cortisol. Finally, smile. Yes, fake counts, and whisper an affirmative: "I ride the current of life with ease." You've just shifted biochemistry. Heart rate steadies, blood vessels widen, creative brain regions switch on. Holmes taught that emotions are energy in motion. Quick shifts create quick miracles. Do this tune-up before big meetings, after tough phone calls, or whenever you notice shoulders creeping toward ears. 1 minute, no excuses. Over a week, these mini alignments stack like compound interest, turning you into the calmest, sharpest, most magnetic human in any room. Trust the cosmic GPS, your intuition. Think of intuition as Google Maps for the soul, except it updates traffic in real time and never loses signal in tunnels. Holmes argued, intuition isn't woo-woo. It's the divine mind pinging you with turn-by-turn directions. Trouble is, most of us mute the app with overthinking. To unmute, start a 5-minute morning check-in. Before scrolling news, place a hand on your heart and ask, "What's my highest adventure today?" Accept the first whisper, even if illogical email prior. Wear the blue socks, take the scenic route. Then, and here's the magic act on it, Small actions prove to your rational brain that following guidance brings ease, not chaos. Holmes noted that each intuitive win, catching a sale, meeting the perfect collaborator, amplifies trust, making the next whisper louder. For practice, play the CAF game at a restaurant. Let intuition choose your meal. Observe how often it nails exactly what your body craved. Finally, treat misfires as data, not failure. Even Google reroutes. Every day, you act on inner nudges. Your life starts resembling a string of serendipities. So perfect skeptics will assume you're psychic. You aren't, you're just listening to cosmic GPS. The art of spiritual surrender. Imagine rowing upstream till your arms burn, then realizing the river's already heading where you want if you'd only drop the oars. Surrender isn't quitting, it's aligning with current. Holmes' mantra, I trust the process of life. My highest good unfolds now. He recommended a nightly balloon ritual. Visualize worries as helium balloons. Red for money, blue for relationships, yellow for health. One by one, release them into starry sky, feeling your chest lighten. Paradoxically, letting go magnetizes answers faster because tension blocks creativity and circulation. Holmes cited farmers. They till soil, plant seeds, water faithfully, then surrender timing to sun and rain. Micromanaging germination only uproots sprouts. So draft plans, make calls, polish resumes, just don't strangle outcomes. When impatience strikes, breathe and utter, river, carry me. You'll notice surprising plots, twists, jobs you never applied for, doctors with cancellations, friends gifting exactly the book you need. Surrender turns life into collaborative jazz. You play your riff, the universe riffs back, and the combined melody surpasses anything you could improvise alone. Daily 10-minute power routine. Think of this routine as charging your internal Tesla overnight. Holmes found that consistency beats intensity. 10 focus minutes trump an occasional weekend marathon of meditation. Here's the circuit. Stillness, 2 min, sit tall, inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Picture plugging a white USB light into your heart. Gratitude flood, 2 min, rapid fire list blessings, aim for 15. Feel each like a warm pulse. Cinema visualization, 3 min. Run today's highlight reel, aching the presentation, smashing a workout, hugging loved ones. Affirmation loop, 2 min, speak power phrases aloud. Infinite supply meets me in every moment. Repeat until voice rings bold. Emotional wallpaper, 1 min, choose a dominant vibe confidence. Joy, wrap it around yourself like a hoodie. Set a timer so you're not clock watching. The entire practice finishes before coffee brews, yet its afterglow colors the next 18 hours. Miss a day? No guilt, just reboot next morning. Holmes compared the mind to a violin. Daily tuning keeps music sweet. Neglect breeds discord. Play your 10-minute symphony. Watch everyday scenes shift from monotone to full Dolby surround. Affirmations that actually work. Repeating, I'm wealthy while mentally screaming, I'm broke, is like pressing gas and brake. Simultaneously, lots of noise, no movement. Holmes insisted feeling is the stamp that sends your affirmation to universal sorting. So let's craft ones you believe. Use the SEE formula: specific, emotional, expansive. Example, I joyfully receive 1 lake this month by sharing my skills. It's specific, 1 lark, emotional, joyfully, expansive, benefits others. Stand, roll shoulders back, speak rhythmically, so syllables thump like drum beats. After each line, pause, inhale, feel truth settling into gut. Then add sensory glue, visualize notification pings. Imagine bank app fireworks, taste celebratory check. This multi-sensory cocktail etches belief deeper than flat words. Next, practice mirror amplification. Look into your eyes while affirming micro-expressions reveal resistance. If eyebrows furrow, tweak phrasing until your reflection nods back. Finally, scatter trigger affirmations in phone reminders or sticky notes, each a mini booster shot. Holmes said, affirmations aren't magic spells. They're mental push-ups. Consistent reps build belief muscle that eventually lifts any external weight debts, loneliness, career ruts effortlessly. Handling the yay but gremlins. The moment you declare abundance flows to me, a sarcastic gremlin pops up. Yeah, but check your wallet, genius. Holmes advised befriending, not battling these mental hecklers. They're like car dashboard lights, indicating beliefs that need maintenance. Use the catch question curate method. Catch: notice the yay, but without judgment. Question: ask, is this thought absolutely 100% law of physics true? Spoiler: it rarely is. Curate: replace with a bridge belief. Instead of "I'm always broke," say "I'm learning new ways to welcome money." Bridge beliefs calm the gremlin rather than duct tape its mouth. Pair them with evidence scavenger hunts. Recall any past win, found cash, successful sale, and tell the gremlin, "See, progress exists." Over time, the heckler shrinks, morphing into a helpful project manager flagging areas to improve. Holmes likened doubts to overprotective parents. Thank them for concern. Assure them you've got this. Then proceed. Each time you transform a "yeah but" into "what if" yes, you rewire neural pathways, making optimism the new reflex. Eventually, the mental arena fills with cheerleaders, not critics, and manifesting becomes a spectator sport you can actually enjoy. Turn your life into a feedback loop of miracles. Electric circuits thrive on closed loops: current out, current back, bulb stays bright. Holmes urged students to create similar miracle loops. Step 1. Flip the inner switch, intent. Step 2. Spot any positive result: free coffee, uplifting chat, evidence. Step 3. Celebrate loudly, dopamine spikes, anchoring success neurologically. Step 4. Expect bigger wins. Expectation reflips the switch, restarting the loop at higher voltage. The practice snowballs: small wonder celebration, bigger wonder, bigger celebration. To track loops, keep a miracle log. Jot even micro magic: traffic light turned green when I felt late. Reread weekly. Watch patterns emerge. Holmes said, what you pay attention to multiplies. Ever notice how people who complain about delay always face more delays? That's a negative feedback loop. We're engineering the opposite. Over months, your miracle log becomes a novel of synchronicities. So many, you'll laugh at former skepticism. Friends will ask why luck stalks you. Smile and hand them a spare notebook. When nothing happens or seems worse. Sometimes you diligently visualize, affirm, surrender, and life punches back harder. Holmes warned students not to mistake turbulence for failure. Picture a snow globe. Shake it. Flakes swirl chaotically before settling into a prettier scene. Manifestation often disrupts stale patterns. Crummy job dissolves, forcing you toward purpose. Toxic friendship implodes, freeing emotional bandwidth. Use the fuse wire patience checklist. Fuse: do you believe the circuit can handle higher voltage? If not, upgrade beliefs with gentler affirmations. Wire: are emotions aligned? If fear dominates, return to gratitude to clean wires. Patience: seeds sprout underground first. Keep watering. Holmes told a story of a gardener who yanked carrot seedlings daily to check progress, killing them. Many students laugh, then realize they uproot dreams with constant worry inspections. Instead, adopt the farmer's nod: plant, water, trust. When life feels worse, whisper "snow globe in motion." Review miracle log for proof that chaos precedes order. Often, what looks like breakdown Is load-bearing walls coming down so the universe can install skylights? Ride the dust cloud, sunlight's en route. Merge thought, feeling, and action. Visualize a three-legged stool labeled thought, feeling, action. Remove any leg you crash. Holmes saw countless dreamers stuck in think and feel mode, brimming with vision boards and goosebumps, yet taking 0 steps. Equally futile, hustle fiends grinding 20-hour days while harboring doom-filled emotions. Power unlocks when the trio sinks. Here's the alignment drill. Each morning write 1 sentence for each leg. Thought, I intend to land 2 new graphic design clients. Feeling, close eyes. Imagine email dings and satisfied smiles. Hold joy for 60 seconds. Action, identify 1 concrete step, post portfolios 4 days on LinkedIn, no matter how small. Success stacks. Subconscious learns your declarations equal follow through, boosting self-trust. Over weeks, actions scale, naturally cold calling leads, booking demos, because feelings provide rocket fuel and thoughts supply GPS. Holmes noted that spirit never drives a parked car. Put the vehicle in motion and guidance steers. Soon you'll look back astonished at how minor daily moves birthed major life pivots, proof that stools, when balanced, can hold castles. Real-world success stories. Maya's dream calf, burned-out accountant Maya, spent 10 minutes nightly visualizing latte art and bustling chatter while repeating, "My passion nourishes people and me." She also emailed 1 potential investor weekly. 6 months later, an all-client funded her vision. Her vegan calf now trends on Instagram Reels. Arjun's debt to freedom leap, up to his ears in credit cards. Arjun practiced Holmes' gratitude before income trick. He thanked the universe for evidence of financial flow, celebrated finding 500 in couch cushions, and affirmed, "Money likes my vibe." Freelance gigs multiplied. He cleared debt in 14 months. Nisha's health revival, diagnosed with autoimmune issues. Nisha visualized immune cells dancing harmony, felt daily gratitude for 1 pain-free minute, and surrendered medical timelines. Alongside treatment, her mindset shift softened flares so dramatically doctors adjusted meds downward. Thousands echo similar arcs because principles are universal, situations unique. Your story's next. Plug into the current and watch chapters write themselves. Remember, testimonials aren't meant to pedestal others. They're mirrors showing what's possible in your life story. Final pep talk, keep the lights blazing. Zoom out, astronauts gazing at Earth, see pinpricks of city lights against velvet dark. Every time one human flips their inner switch, another glimmer appears on that global canvas. Holmes flipped his, illuminating thousands. Some of those students sparked millions more. Your bulb isn't decorative, it's mission critical. By lighting yourself, you brighten hallways for family, clients, strangers on the bus. So when fear suggests dimming down, remember the beach house analogy. Darkness isn't proof of no power, just an unflipped breaker. Reach inside, click, let brilliance roar. Anytime fatigue whispers, revisit gratitude. When doubt heckles, upgrade the bridge belief. When nothing moves, trust the snow globe. Thought, feeling, action keep all 3 legs sturdy. And celebrate like confetti cannons for every lightning flash. Drop a switch flipped. Below, share your first synchronicity and pay this method forward. 1 bulb ignites another. Soon the night sky rivals noon. You are wired to shine, wired to guide, wired to prosper. Take 1 last deep breath. Feel the current hum in your bones. Now step out there and flood the world with the abundance that has always been yours. Shine on. God bless.